Welcome back, everyone. We're playing Wall World this week. Now, what's interesting about it is that I'm playing this game without having played Dome Keeper first. I don't know why. I saw them both, and I know Dome Keeper is kind of all the rage right now, but then I saw this one, and I'm like, this looks a lot like what Dome Keeper is supposed to be like, but I will say this. I'm not going to be giving any comparisons to that game because, frankly, I haven't played that one yet. It's on my list. That's probably going to be like next time, but I did play this one on stream, so if you haven't checked out my Twitch channel, you can go to twitch.tv/skipmclazy. I try to stream on Mondays or thereabouts, and I'm playing the games and eventually going to be recording the episodes on there so that you can then see me actually playing the games, exploring them, and then we'll get into the game itself. But this is the game. You're in a little spider mech thing on a wall, and you move up and you enter different mines, and the mines themselves are blocked off as far as the extent to which you can go. So you actually do eventually have to come back to your spider mech, but you see you got to drill and you got to collect resources and stuff like that. So it's what I'm guessing some semblance of Dome Keeper. Again, like I don't know. It's clearly taking inspiration from that game, or if not, then these are two games that were developed at the same time, I think, with the same type of idea. But I do have to say, it is rather kind of fun. Now, one thing you'll discover as you're going through here is, there's resources to mine out, and then as you break each block, you're also getting experience or collecting just ore or rock, and that's going in the top right-hand corner, and that's for the persistent between run upgrades. But each mine has got, usually, which is funny because not always, and I can't figure out why, you'll have some type of a special room or an upgrade, or maybe I just don't always find it, which is, that's actually a pretty strong possibility that I've been going through and not actually finding the special upgrades or rooms. But in this case, I got overdrive. So now I've got this thing where I can boost and I can go fast. So here I activate the boost. You can see for a short time until that bar runs out. And I'm keep running to the walls because I'm a noob. But you can see I do that and you can go back and collect stuff. Now, I should have actually probably not collected stuff on the way in. What I found that works pretty well is if you kind of drill your way to find the secret room and then go on your way out. But see, the problem here is that I wasn't paying attention to the enemy meter, and so you can see the little meters on the left. I got the enemy meter, so it's an enemy wave, but it's the first wave. The first wave, look, you can be late too, and then you go back to your drone, you kill everybody else, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, that didn't actually do anything. That didn't actually make a difference. So we can just keep going. But I'm going to go to a different mine, which you can do as well. Let's see here. This is a Greenland mine. I'm going to go collect the crystals, but significantly harder to drill out. So I'm just going to probably leave all that for now. Actually, I'm going to see if I can get upgrades. I can get a little bit of speed and drill upgrade, but getting through the green stuff with just a level 1 is kind of tough. But let's see if I can still make a little bit of headway here. Yeah, it's really tough to drill through this green stuff with only 1 drill upgrade. It's so slow. I don't know why I'm doing this. I should really move on to a different mine, because you start off sometimes clustered around the easy to break rocks. Then as you upgrade your drill, they get close to or at insta break, which is super satisfying. So you can get to that satisfying amount of drilling. But I think I'm just going to go here, see if I can find something before the next wave of enemies. But the next wave of enemies is coming quickly. I think I'll just go back and move on. Now, one thing I should say as well is that I've discovered as I'm playing through it, you'd think the smart move would be drill in the mines, and then right before an enemy wave, hop back in, and then go ahead and go get your different, upgrades and stuff like that. The problem with this is that if you're on the move during enemy waves, as I'm doing right now, you get friggin' swarmed. Like, more enemies will come out, and it's just not worth it. It really isn't. Like, eventually the enemies are off screen there, and then it's hard to kill them. But then I remember I've got a rocket, so I can just kill them with the rocket, so I can clear the wave. It's you want to be stationary during those enemy waves. But okay, here we are back onto a normal rock soil, and so we'll go ahead and do this, and we'll be just fine with all of that. I really, again, I don't know why I'm collecting on the way. I think it's just you see ores, you're gonna pick them up. Oh, I think see, this is what I'm saying. Like I have a hard time sometimes finding the actual way to where the like special room is in each mine. Maybe it's up in this one. It's possible that it's up, or it's over to the left, maybe, and up. So, there's got to be one, right? Okay, I'm betting. You know what? I bet it's over here. Hard to see. Yep, there it is. Literally dug out the entire mine. It was just straight in on the right, a little bit up. So in that case, I got some schematics. So that gave me like a free upgrade. It doesn't give it to you necessarily in a line like that. That can be any upgrade of any of the trees that you've got in your upgrade tree, which is kind of cool. But you can do this thing as well as if you clear stuff out, you can kind of bring it along with you to the entrance, and then you can collect the rest of them and keep moving. So I'm going to keep moving before the enemy wave, see if I can get to the next mine before that wave starts. Which again, they definitely, I think, probably saw people doing cheese where they were just using the enemy waves to move around so they'd have more mining time. They definitely are like discouraging that. I don't know if it's an intended game mechanic or not, but either way, you definitely don't want to move in too much. Like I'm moving right now. This is going to be bad. It's going to be like a lot more enemies than normal, and probably even stronger, more difficult. Yeah, see, I'm getting stronger, more difficult, lots more enemies. So not a great. I'd love to get all the way down to a mine here soon, or this. Look at this amount of enemies. Look at this. This is where I die, right? This is. I'm going to use my jump mechanic there to kind of squeeze them. But I need to get going. And yeah, you can't walk through enemies. You can kind of do that jump dash thing that you have, but like this wave would be over by now if I was just like actually attached to a mine and not on the move. So probably some intentional game anti-cheese mechanic, but I feel like why not, right? If you're planning it and you're planning out your movement to be, you know, moving while the wave is coming, why not use that to your advantage? I feel like that's something that could actually be the way that the game is actually supposed to be potentially played. I don't know. Either I'll dock here. Oh, it's red. Red is like even worse than green. I'm definitely not ready for red yet. But I'll just suck these up, and then we're gonna keep moving. I'm just gonna see if we can actually. You know what? We can probably do a little bit of upgrades. Yeah, so I'm upgrading the gun a little bit. Give me better bullets, so hopefully I can take these guys out without completely dying. Oh, there, that's much more satisfying. All right, so let's take these guys out and let's keep moving. Oh, come on. So this swarm takes so long too. And there's also that timer at the top. That's until you get like the first boss or something. I don't know. I can't beat that first boss yet. I don't understand the mechanic yet. I've gotten there a few times. I don't really know. We'll probably get there and you'll see. Just 13 minutes away. You'll see exactly what I mean around it being kind of a weird, difficult thing. Also not a mine, but a little lore room. So that's good. We can free orbs and then talk to this guy about taking a bath at the bottom. Leaves my skin itching for a week. Okay, well, I'm going to just slowly back away now. At least we got some nice free resources, but we got to keep going. Now, one thing I do worry about is going like too high or too low. I don't know how you know if you've gone too high or too low, but definitely if you go too high or too low, you trigger like a huge wave of difficult enemies that's probably going to kill you. So you do have to worry about that, like not going too far in one direction, but I don't know what's your indication of going there until all of a sudden just like the enemy wave shouldn't be happening, and then all of a sudden the enemies are actually happening. Let's see here. I think I can get. I'm looking for my next drill update. I need one more like silver one. I'm not going to get that in this mine. This mine is just going to give me the blue and the green healing crystals, and then the blue regular stuff. They probably have names as well, but I don't know what those names are. So yeah, either way. But yeah, I'm going to drill a little bit here. I should really move on. I'd like to find another weapon though, because you can find in some of these special rooms, you can also find additional weapons, which is really cool, because you can have like a shotgun, a railgun, a bomb gun, etc. But for now, let's fight these waves off. I'm not going to move this time. We're going to stand still. I'll show you what I mean. Even a next stage wave, like it's just so much lighter, right? Yeah, I got a lot of ground troops here, but This is a lot easier to handle than what I was having while I happened to be on the move last time. So, yeah. No, that's not good. But meanwhile, let's take these guys out. And now we can keep moving. Oh, wrong key. I gotta exit, disconnect from the mine. And then we'll hopefully find them. I don't know, again, how do you know if you're going too far down? I don't know. I don't see any indication on the screen, but you definitely know if you've gone too far north or too far south. Well, not really north or south, up or down. Oh, good. Regular rock. And there's the white upgrades that I need. So I'm going to go back real quick. Throw those into an upgrade and upgrade my mining speed a little bit more. There we go. Do I take movement too? Probably a good idea to take the movement. But I opt not to for some strange reason. I don't know. I'm going really slow. I feel like it's such a balance, right? They haven't figured out the right balance yet of this very satisfying insta-mining that you can do in this rock, or the actual attack that you need on your actual weapons. I don't know, but I'm getting a lot of actual resources here. This is really, really good. So I'm hoping I can find a weapon. Love a shot. The shotgun's really cool. It says it's for good for close range, but it's also just generally a good overall spray weapon. Here's what I'm saying. Like after you fill up, you can just kind of bring all these, try to bring them with you. I just shot them the wrong direction. I just literally shot them the wrong direction. But yeah, you can bring them with you over towards your thing. The movement's kind of interesting. Like if you are actually hitting the wall in any way, then you slow down. Even if you're going, like you can't do the typical WASD movement where if you're hitting the wall, it's okay, it'll just not go that direction. Well, actually, like you'll drag against the wall. So you really don't want to do that. I'm going to go and upgrade my attack speed. Do I want to? I think I want to save my crystals because there are some upgrades here that I can do, like, my bullets and stuff that's really impacted by that uses those green crystals. So I definitely want to maybe save my money for that, or my resources for that. Not really money, but resources. But see what I mean? Even this is not as difficult of a wave as that wave when I was on the move. You're definitely discouraged from being detached from the mine while on the move. Maybe there's some lore behind why that is, I'm sure. Something, right? Let's take this last guy out here. Let's go back. We got all the resources here, and I'm really hoping there's a room I can find in here. But you can kind of mine along the way. That doesn't slow you down, even though I don't do it. But that way you can get kind of the persistent upgrades from mining all the other stuff. I'm going to keep moving, try to pick up other things on the way back. Where is... It's not that way. Maybe down here. That's probably up, is my guess. I'm probably going to just grab these resources. I hate it when they shoot right past you. Let's go up, though. Let's see if we can't... Oh, great, I'm full. Well, let's see if I can find it before the next wave begins. No. I don't know if this one's worth exploring. I definitely can't. I'm not able to find it again in here. I feel like, let's just grab the resources, maybe run back now. Do we have enough resources maybe at the next level of drilling? So maybe we can go back to one of the green mines and really dig that out. Or even, heck, even the red one, right? The red one's got, like, some good mid-tier upgrades. That's a very satisfying way of bringing the crystals back with me. And I'm just checking a little bit more. It's not going to be towards the front here, but since I got a little bit extra time, I'm going to go ahead and at least get the persistent upgrade experience, right? Bring some stuff with me. Bring it all with me. See here, very efficient way. So I can just go in there. I can bring it back with me again. And then just walk into the ship. And let's see, what have we got for upgrades real quick? No, I'm just going to do the wave. I actually am going to move. I don't know why I'm thinking this is a good idea. I mean, I know it's not. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I see this little mine down here. This is the green ones. This is good. I'll actually go into this. Okay, now that I've got enough mining speed upgrades to make it worth it. I might even look to see if I can get one more. I've got 32 blue and 7 white. That's probably enough, to be honest, to try and actually get a nice upgrade. So let's go ahead and go through. I'm probably, if I had to be a guessing man, yeah, let's go and see if we get that upgrade first. I didn't do that. Probably am going to be too close to the bottom, so let's get drilling efficiency. As a Minecraft man myself, nothing like that insta-mine, that you can get or close to it. That's much better. That's much better. Man, this green stuff is just such a pain to drill through without it. So, yeah, I definitely want to if you can. I don't know why I'm trying to drill 2 at the same time. That doesn't work out well for you. All right, maybe up? I don't know. Let's take the resources. Maybe it's down and we have to go through. It's not going to be up because we're too close to the other mine we just came past. But we'll still... There's got to be something in here, right? Keeping an eye on my actual clock there. We've got about half the time left. There are upgrades that you can do with persistent upgrades, which is, you know, increasing the time between each enemy swarm. But man, it's really expensive. It's like 5,000 of the currency you're gathering in the top right to get like 5 additional seconds between swarm. But like that feels worth it. Every swarm is what, every 30 seconds? So you're still gaining a good amount of time back. We're getting a lot of resources in this mine. Like a lot more than I'm going to be able to carry even in a couple trips. So let's rush our way back and see if we can't bring some more stuff with us. It's unfortunate that it's down, so it's going to be like a difficult one to juggle on the way back, but we'll go ahead and let's do an upgrade. What have we got? We can just upgrade the movement arm. But definitely with all this stuff that we're getting, we should definitely be able to have a couple of new upgrades before the time runs out. My timer's down to 6 minutes now, so if I can get the rest of these crystals in here, and if I can find the room, that'd be great as well, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not able to find it. It's kind of strange, but it is what it is. Let's clear this out, go back in the mine, gather the resources, bring it back to the ship, see what upgrades that we can get, and then, I mean, I could risk, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it going back and backtracking at this point, or if it's just worth continuing on. Oh, persistent little bugger there. But I really risk getting too close to the bottom, which is just absolutely, there's nothing you can do. There may be something you can do, but I haven't been able to figure it out. Like, if you hit the bottom, then I think you're done. Come on, there's gotta be a room over here somewhere. No? Man, okay, fine. I'll take resources. We'll just take all the resources that we've got from here, and we'll just keep going. We got this, no, I think we're done. I don't think there's a room in here. I really don't. I think that's it. Maybe, no, definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. I think it's just, we gotta go. So right now, like, I'm not gonna, like, this is a long corridor with a crap ton of resources that I really want all of these resources. It's like, come with me, please, all of you. Look at all that. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able, I could have maybe tried to bring them all up with me, but that much, I would definitely just have been juggling it around a little bit, but that probably would save me some time if I do it. I can go back and I really should have upgraded my movement speed more. I should have upgraded my movement. This is so slow. This is so incredibly slow. There's also persistent upgrades to make your actual storage better, which you start off with no storage whatsoever. Ugh, I gotta fight the wave. Okay, I gotta fight the wave. What have we got? We've got better movement arm, which is fine. Or did I save it? I think I save it because I've got a couple of better actual weapon damage upgrades, which I feel like are going to be what I'm going to want to have. In 4 minutes, you can see now I've got these little walking turrets along the wall itself. Ground troops, wall troops? I suppose they're wall troops instead of ground troops. But yeah, 4 minutes. We're getting close to the boss time, which... The boss is weird. I've got no tips on the boss. I haven't figured them out yet. I don't even know how you damage the boss yet, but definitely a treat for you to see if we can get there. But let's keep going. I'm going to gather these resources. I'm so slow as molasses. But at this point, I don't really want to upgrade my speed because I want to focus on the weapons for the boss and the next wave, right? I feel like we're doing pretty good damage, but, you know, I'd like a little bit more before we actually get to the final boss. Or a little bit of speed boost that I completely waste, but that's okay. Well, that's all the resources. I've still got half the time left. I could risk it here and just see if we can't, if there's a close by mine, but I really worry that I'm going to get too far down and just trigger that insta wave, which is like a death wave. Nope, we have a mine here. That's good. Let's go ahead and go in. Hope it's a real mine. Hope it's a real mine. Real mine, real mine? Nope. All right, well, we get some resources though. I'm worried. I'm worried that it's gonna be too little or too close to the bottom, but I should honestly just wait here. I should just wait here for the next wave, fight that off, and then go up. That's what I should do. But I don't do that. I definitely don't do that. And so instead we're going to be on the move, going too far down, getting a wave. See, not good. So let's leave. Look at this. Look at what happens if you go too far down and too far up. These enemies that you get are just freaking. Let's squish them. They're just freaking nasty, man. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, hopefully I can clear them. Hopefully not too many show up. And that. Okay, these guys are trouble. I'm dead now because I don't know how to fully damage these guys. I think it has something to do with like their bubbles at the top and the bottom, but like there's no way to really go through them once you're on the move because they do so much damage. Like maybe I can just hit them with my, you know what? Maybe I'll try just hitting them with my missile as I'm going up. I don't know. But look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Absolutely nuts. And if I try and like latch onto a mine up here just to stop the bleeding of being on the move, like I don't think it's gonna work. Should have latched onto that. No, that mine's not going anywhere either. Yeah, either way, it's just bad news, right? I could latch onto here because then if I can actually clear it, I can maybe get some additional upgrade resources off of this mine. But I don't think, I mean, watch my health on the far left with these guys. Every little hit, it just takes out so much damage. Like I'm almost dead. Like 3 more hits from them and I'm dead, right? So I don't know how to kill them. I really don't. Oh well. Let's repair. Yeah, and let's I'm gonna try, but I don't think it's gonna actually matter. Fortunately, I had so many green crystals from that cave I could do it, but see, these guys just don't seem to take damage, and I think it does, I think, have something to do with those bubble stalks on either side of them, but I don't know how to get to the other side of them, because they'll just sit there and swarm you. They'll just sit and just hit you, right? They won't actually... more damage for every bullet's good, but I just don't think I'm doing enough. I can't hit their vulnerable spots. Like, they're not actually flashing or taking damage, so... Maybe it's just the wrong type of weapon that I have. And it doesn't seem like that's actually doing anything either. So I think we're dead. I think we're dead, right? Especially because if I last another 40 seconds, we're going to very specifically be taking damage from the main boss with these guys, which is not good. So let's go ahead. Let's try and go around. See if I can skip the other side of them and then shoot the little eye stalk thingies. Which now, see, here's the problem. Now I'm stuck. And now I died. Well, that's Wall World. Look, it's a fun game, all right? Is it probably like Dome Keeper? Probably. I was told in my chat that it was, but still had a decent amount of time, and now I can do some more upgrades. I've got now 6,000, right? So I've got a little over 6,700 actually. So I can make some more upgrades, go on next time, and, you know, keep working towards whatever we're working towards here. But that's the game. Definitely appreciate you guys being here. If you're not subscribed, then please do subscribe. I really appreciate that, and we will see you guys in the next episode. See you later.